Hello, friends. So basically, we were talking about how to communicate with the models, right? So first of all, we need to have this Google module, I mean GenAI module, imported into the project, so that we will be able to call this GenAI, objects using this class. Once we have the API key of particular model, we can mention the model and the question. So right now we are just hard coding this. Later we are going to take this from user. Okay. Now the question is, how do we able to import this? To import this library, we need to install. In Python we have pip install, right? So the best way is, because no one can remember all this, right? I mean, who will be able to remember? So better we can just Google it and find it. It's not Google, maybe in ChatGPT or any other interface, we can just ask the question and we can find it. So what exactly do we need to install it here, right? So for pip install, let me see. I think I already did this. You see this, right? So this is to show it. And okay, to be honest, basically we need this Google GenAI first. So pip install Google hyphen GenAI. Later we can have this .env. .env is basically for different reason. Okay. So let me see if I have that command itself somewhere here. Okay, probably that is not present here. So what I'll go is, I just type in Google itself, pip install GenAI. Later we will mention a common file called requirements.txt where we'll mention all the dependencies. Okay. You see this, as I was mentioning, this is the command basically. So once you do this, if I do it, probably this is already present. So it will display some message saying that already present. So let me show you that as well. Oh wait, I need to go inside that. Okay. And then we'll have GenAI basic, right? Now let me type this. Oh, what's happening? No matching distribution found on this. Maybe there is separate commands. Let me find that as well. I mean, this is the way you will be learning slowly. Okay. So I'll say, I think better way is we can go to this Gemini itself. We can find it. Please provide me the command to install GenAI module in VS Code to connect with model. Okay, they're giving UV commands, but we did not install Google UV, right? So we want, can you provide pip install command. Okay, they're saying this, we can try out this. You see, it is saying requirement already satisfied, which means already we have this available. And whatever versions and upgrade which is package is not installed, that it will install in our project. Okay. So it is installing. Just bear with me. It takes little time. Okay. 1 second. Okay. So this is done. Let me run this first program, which I'm showing you right away. So you know how to run this command, right? Python and your file name. Right. So I mentioned up to what date are you trained on? So it is giving the answers. My knowledge cutoff is up to this. Therefore, I cannot provide this and that. Okay, whatever it is saying. So if I say that this is the question basically which we can take from user. Let's say what's the capital of France, right? Now if I execute the same program, you will be able to get answers. What it is saying. No API key was found. Yes. The reason is I removed this. Okay. So what I am going to do is I have kept my key inside this env, obviously, right? Either the first example here I can pass this key in the double quotes. Okay. It's like this, like that, something like that. Once we enter the key, it will allow us, right? So whatever questions we are asking, it will be able to answer it here. So for now, let me give you that. Later I'm going to delete this. Don't try to copy it. Okay. Right. So I think I did not update this. Let me update it. What's the capital of France? Right. So if I again execute the same program, now you'll be able to see the answer here. The capital of France is Paris. You see? So basically what we are doing is this is the question which we are taking from, hard coded. We can probably change it. Let's say question equal to input, ask question, right? And now I will place the question here under the contents parameters. Okay. Now we can ask from user. User can ask the question. What's the, let's say, who is the Prime Minister of India? Okay. Right. So you can see that we are able to get the answers here. Okay. So what we are doing here, we are not adding any interface like Chat GPT, but we are able to communicate with the model with the help of API key. Now question is, where do we find this API key? Let me go and showcase to you. So just nothing to do, just go to Google and mention that Gemini API key. Obviously you need to log in with your account and then you will be able to, you'll see here AI Studio, right? So go here and then okay, I think better. We'll go directly get developer key or Google AI Studio, get Gemini API key here. So since I am already logged in, so it will take me there. Create our view, Gemini API key. Or in the top, you see here, right top corner, get API key. So if I go here, I'll find it, right? You can see all of my API keys here. You can create also. I mean, suppose you are the first time, right? So you can just create it here. You see the right top corner, create API key. The moment you create, you will get an option. You will get an window like this. You can type your key name and choose the project. If not, you can create a project also. For example, here, create a project. Once you do that, then create a key. It will display like this. So you can copy it anytime, right? So once you copy it, you use here in your code. So this is hard coded. This is not the best practice. The best practice will be keep your key inside here, key and value patterns. And then the second programs, what I did, I just use this key here. And how to load that file in the Python using OS module, we have option os.getEnv, and we can pass this variable which we mention in env files. So how to load .env file? There is a function under OS module, os.getEnv, and then I pass this variable which is present in my env file here. You see, get API key, and same thing I'm passing here. And this will be responsible to load that file, env file. And how we are able to call this function getEnv, that is present under here, under this module. .env import load